I'm Andrew Felt. I'm the groom's brother. I'm the best man, and being the groom's brother, there's just a lot of material, a lot of things that I can talk about. I can talk about things I don't even remember, like the time he smashed a plastic dinosaur on my head, or the time he smashed my finger in the door. That I do remember, though. But before I get to talk about Nick, which I'm excited to do, I'm going to talk about the better half of Nick. So, I knew Kayla before they were dating, but she was just a twin at youth group. She was just someone at church, and then all of a sudden she showed up at my house, and I was like, wait a minute, are you guys dating? Because Nick never told me or anything. I had to eavesdrop to find out any of this information. If you know Nick at all, you'd understand that. So that's how I found out by eavesdropping. I was sort of prepared for it. But I wasn't sure about Kayla at first because, well, she was kind of shy, but I think we all need to know something about shy people. It's not that they don't like people or don't want to talk to them. They're just not always sure how to talk to people. And so, as the more you got to know Kayla, you realize, wow, she's way cooler than Nick. I mean, this is so amazing. And one of the things I love about Kayla is she's willing to try new things. You know, Nick, it's not his strength. I remember she had the opportunity to go on a roller coaster for the first time ever. And this wasn't some insane, crazy roller coaster, but it certainly wasn't one of those you find at your local fair. So we asked Kayla, do you want to go? And she goes, sure. And Nick, of course, goes, no, I'm not going to go with you. So then I have to go, and I'm freaking out the whole time because I'm scared of everything about roller coasters except when I'm on them and after them. And so I'm freaking out, and Kayla's just as chill as could be the whole line, and I'm just up there just, gonna have a nervous breakdown. And when we get done, she's crying, but she's like, that was so awesome. And Dad goes, yes. And because he loves roller coasters, or my dad does, and Nick goes, why did you do that? Because he doesn't like roller coasters, in case you don't know. But some of the things I like more about Kayla than just the fact she's willing to try new things, but I really appreciate your love and respect for Nick. You just have it in a way that I never could have. The love's pretty obvious, how I couldn't have that love for Nick. The respect part's a little different. Don't get me wrong, it's not that I didn't respect my brother. I just felt like it was more mutual. You see, Nick respected me because I was awesome. And I respected Nick because he thought I was awesome. But no, in all honesty, I really do appreciate that. You love Nick despite his flaws. You respect him for who he is, and I think that's pretty amazing. Now I get to Nick. Oh man, he's a great guy. You guys just need to get to know Nick because he's probably not going to get to know you, maybe not. So, I really recommend it. Growing up, I loved to harass Nick, and so my parents would try and get my goat by saying, oh, it's just your love language. Okay? Nick, I come here to tell you that they're right. I loved harassing you. I still love it, and I will continue to love it. I was one of those kids who, when we got in a fight, or even if it was just an argument, I always had to be right. And so, there's a rule of thumb that will continue, Nick. I want you to know this, that I'm always right, and you're always wrong whenever we discuss things. But, looking back, why was I that way? I think it was because I just had this feeling that Nick was just way nicer than me. You see, growing up, I got in trouble twice as much as he did. So perhaps he knows something that I didn't know, or perhaps he's just way nicer. I think it's both. So Kayla, watch out. Pretty soon he's gonna call the Eagles or something. So that was a bad pun, okay? That was a nerdy pun, I'm sorry. So just be prepared, and when he does, you can come to me and I'll let you know how to handle it. But just thinking of what to say about Nick, this, in all seriousness, Nick, you might not have been the cool brother or the fun brother, but I want you to know, between the two of us, you were the better brother. And you weren't my best brother because, well, duh, you only have one. No. You take both of us. You were the better brother, hands down. I want you to know that, okay? Don't give that back. That was you, all the way, all the time. I'm so proud of both of you. I'm excited for where God's going to take you. So, to Nick and Kayla,